Today we are going to sew sheet music bags. We need to prepare a lighter. After receiving the goods, let's count the leather materials first. A piece of this rectangle. This is the side and bottom skin of the bag. There are 2 rows of vertical holes in the front. This piece has 1. The largest leather material has 1 sheet. It has a little rectangular hole. This is the back part of the bag. And small leather materials. There is a small rectangular leather material. There are some more in this shape. These 2 small ones are exactly the same. 1 shoulder strap of the bag. A needle and thread kit. And the hardware on this bag. We first find the leather with 2 rows of vertical holes in the front. And leather in this shape. We put the yellow one, sew at the position of these 2 vertical holes. Hole alignment, let's sew. The wax thread we use here is this missing one. 2 servings of wax. By comparison, it is easy to distinguish the one with less wax thread. Here, we will take 30 mm for the length of the pull wire. When threading, start by pulling the thread from the end of the needle. Wear it in normally like this. Then use the tip of the needle to stick in the middle of the line. Then tighten the 2 wax threads. The other end of the line. Put a needle in the same way. You can wear a finger cover before sewing here. You can wear this thimble or not. The small clip is made of leather during the sewing process. The same is available but not needed. Let's first distinguish between the front and back of the leather. Like this hole, the round and clear one is the front of the leather. The bottom one is the back of the leather. The holes on the back are not as clear and rounded as the front. It's easy to tell the difference. Here are 2 pieces. Heads up. Align the holes. When the needle is started, let's start with the first hole. 2 needles are inserted into the first and second holes respectively. The first hole, the needle goes through the second hole. Then go back through the third hole. Needle with just the second hole. Go through the third hole. Then come back through the fourth hole. So the 2 stitches are sewn alternately in sequence. Now after we sew the holes on both sides, 2 stitches backwards. Fixed offline. After all the sutures in the back are finished, knit 2 stitches backwards. Then we put the extra thread left on the back of the leather. Cut excess wax thread with small scissors. Pay attention when cutting the wax thread here. Leave a little 2 or 3 millimeters. Then use the pre-prepared lighter. Let's burn the extra thread. This is what it looks like after sewing on this side. Then sew the other side in the same way. After sewing, it looks like this. Then our long strip shape. The size of this bag. We now put the backs of the 2 leather materials stick together and sew. Here are the 2 backs pasted together. The length of the wax line here is 4 times the length of this strip. 3.5 times in the tutorial. It will be a little insufficient to sew. Here it is recommended that you take 4 times the length. Wear needles at both ends of the thread. The method of threading and suturing is the same here. When sewing, 2 needles are inserted into the first and second holes respectively. The method of giving is the same. Then we can sew along the hole. It's the same when you sew it to the corner. After all sewn, we go back and do 2 stitches. Here because the line is short, so I got a short back. But when everyone returns the needle, remember to do 2 more stitches backwards. And that's where you sew it. After the front is sewn, we sew the back. It is also the 2 backs pasted together to sew. And we are going to sew the same piece here. Let's compare it here first. Determine which hole is the first. Corresponds to this. Then another needle is stuck in the hole above it. The side looks like this. The needle above is through a layer of skin. After sewing all the holes here, sew a separate hole further forward, sew back again. And then this is done. Then we put the remaining half. Walk the line along. Don't worry about the small rectangles here. This is wrapped in this piece and sewn separately. The length of the wax line is 10 times the length of this section. Now we are going to connect to the previous sewing. The first needle is inserted into the hole previously wired. The second needle is stuck in the hole next to it. The last stitch should be connected to the previous thread. After sewing all the holes, sew 2 stitches backwards. We found this little rectangular piece of leather. Sew it here. The length of the wax thread here is 1 meter. Let's check the hole before sewing. Let's start sewing from this vertical line first. There are 4 holes above this row of vertical horizontal line below. There's another hole. Both pieces are facing up. We start the needle and find the 5th hole. Here's the 5th hole from the top down. Another needle is stuck in the loose hole. We first sew the holes of the double layer leather. Then sew the hole of the single layer. The last stitch should be connected to the previous thread. Then go back and sew 2 stitches. And then this is done. And then we're going to sew this. This is used here. The one with a groove is the front. Now the leather is face up. Run the leather through here. And we're going to wear it down here. Just like this. And then we're going to sew this. Sew it here. Pay attention when sewing here. The notch is pointing up. The length of the wax line here is about 20 厘米. We use this small leather to clamp the side leather to sew. This is what it looks like after sewing on both sides. Then we find the shoulder strap section. Wear it like this.